If your elevator hoistway is sprinklers, you're going to need shutdown. So let's take 2 minutes to learn more about elevator shutdown. So first and foremost, elevator shutdown is an emergency control function. It is going to be there to enhance the life safety of the building. Its basis comes from ANSI A17.1, which is the safety code for elevators and escalators. And simply put, what shutdown does is it takes the elevator out of service. Let's learn a little bit more. So with elevator shutdown, you're going to use automatic detection to achieve shutdown. Heat detectors are going to be the requirement in a lot of instances for that shutdown to occur. We want to have those detectors at the top of the hoistway, bottom of the pit, and we also want to have them in the machine room, where if we have activation of those detectors in those areas, they're going to shut down power to the elevator. Now, the way this is typically going to be performed is through a shunt trip breaker. It's one of the most commonly used devices for elevator shutdown. Typically, the breaker will be controlled by a relay output from the fire alarm panel. It is required to be supervised by the fire alarm control panel so that if anything happens, if there's an activation, the panel is aware of it and can continue to alert with that information. Now, the way that we want elevator recall, shutdown, and everything to occur is step one, elevator recall detector goes into alarm in the hoistway. The elevator will then be successfully recalled to the exit level and discharge any passengers. At that point, nobody else can use the elevator except for the fire department. Elevator shutdown occurs when the heat detector activates, power to the elevator is then shut off, and the elevator hoistway sprinkler head will eventually activate. Some things to take into consideration with elevator shutdown. Detectors are required where sprinkler heads are located. We want to have those detectors within 24 inches of the sprinkler head itself, but at a lower temperature than the sprinkler head, because again, we want shutdown to happen first. Heat detector should respond before the sprinkler head.